What's good? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. One time for the one time. Shout out to the whole LDBC. And shout out to the sister Ashlee's Corner. I seen her video on this. I'm gonna link her video to the description. You go to her video, then check it out. Find the source of this video. All right, because the source of the video, I don't rock with them, man. But it is what it is, man. I checked it out. And Tevin Farmer says that he has better defense than Floyd. He might have been a little bit tipsy, intoxicated, but, you know, even at your drunkest point, boy, you know you don't have no Floyd Mayweather defense. All right. I guess you're supposed to feel you the best. And, you know, I know he's been knocked out early in his career by Pedraza and a few other guys, but he said he wasn't taking the sport serious at the time. You know, a lot of these guys have to get a job and be part-time boxers, so it's hard for them to come in the best shape and, so I give him the benefit of the doubt. He's been on a 20-something fight winning streak, overcame all odds and won a title. But, boy, you know you don't have no better defense than Floyd. You know what I'm saying? No way you're a better defender. He said their defenses are different, but Floyd is more technical defender. You know what I'm saying? He's more of he uses his reflexes, but he more of a catch it on the glove, period, pick it off. He more of, I can't explain it. His fundamental defense are better, but he also has the anticipation and the reflexes as well, where Tevin Farmer is more of a slip dipper, a bender at the knee. He more slick, he more flashy with his, but obviously, Floyd has been defending at the highest level in boxing, and Tevin Farmer hasn't even been on that level. It begins if he fights Gervonta Tank Davis and taking away Davis's power and outboxing Davis that way. But the issue is, with Tevin Farmer, he can't punch. If Tevin can punch, then we might be looking at somebody that might be on his way of being in the same stratosphere as a defender as Floyd. But when him being not able to punch it, him not being able to be technically good in that pocket range, you know what I'm saying? He good when you give him enough distance, he can judge your punch, slip and that. But when you at the pocket range, you can make dudes miss, and capitalize on making them miss and hit. That's what made Floyd so good. That's what made Pernell so good. They could be right in front of you and you can't hit them. In arm's reach, closer than arm's reach distance, you can't hit them. Where Tevin hasn't mastered that yet. He doesn't master the fundamental technique of defense neither. His technique is all predicated on reflexes and, just some natural ability. And it's a good defense. He's probably one of the most slickest fighters today. And again, he hasn't done it on the highest level neither. Starting with Tank will be a start to be on the highest level, being one of the great defenders of his time. But like I said, Floyd and Pernell was different because they can sit in your front of your face. You can't touch him. You could touch Tevin Farmer. You can touch him really, really good and easy, and lesser opposition have touched him. So, of course he feeling himself. He on cloud 9. He owns a gentleman's club as well. So shout out to him for, having some investments outside of boxing. And he brought the world title home. So of course you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel invincible. But he got a tough project to take going to Tank Davis. And if his defense ain't Floyd-ish, he gonna be KO'd out. Versus Tank Davis. So there's people out there that think he gonna beat Tank. Please, could you make a bet with me? We can bet whatever you want to bet. Because I'm not losing that bet. Tank is going to demolish him. You know what I'm saying? But he does have good defense, for him. But you have to be improving on the elite level. You can't claim and say you're a great defender, even though it's way back when you got knocked out by Pedraza, So he definitely feeling himself. Really, really good. But yeah, man, he might be the best defender at 130 right now, I guess. But the thing about defense in boxing is you got to have offense, and his offense ain't good enough to even, keep dudes at bay. People will take missing Tevin Farmer and just risk missing at him just to get closer to him and continue to go 3, 4, 5 in the combination, knowing eventually he can't hurt you and eventually you're going to hit him when you get him in close corners or close the distance on him. That's his issue. His offense, he can't punch. He can't punch. He don't have a lot of great offense. He is volume punching versus Billy Dibbs, very, very well. But his offense is so weak. His punching power is so, I want to say his punching power is so weak that it don't really matter. He could be a great defender, but he can't punch hard enough. You know what I'm saying? And Versus Tank, he gonna find out. We're gonna see how great of a defender he is. And if he can take away Tank power and outbox Tank, I'll be very, very shocked. And I definitely probably would say he will be top 5 defender right now. Probably higher than that when you look at it. It's not a lot of great boxers that specialize in defense right now. I mean, Canelo probably might be the most known best defender right now. You know, like I said, everybody's mostly offensive in this era right now. So you probably can make a case for Tevin being up there. Like I said, there's not a lot of great defenders out there as far as flashy, slipping and dipping like him. So he's definitely unique in his era, but he got to do it at elite level. It's time for him to make his mark and say, I'm really arrived by beating Tank Davis and being defensive and being slick and outboxing Tank. And that's going to go a long way for his defensive legacy, for his personal legacy. It's going to go a long way in the checkbook. And like I said, it's just not enough there. It's not enough offense there, you know, to kind of, you know, if he had a lot more offense, probably power, a lot more power, probably be one of the generation's greatest fighters, you know. And, you know, he probably would be. If he had power, Tevin would be an issue, kind of like Paulie. But his boxing skills ain't good as Paulie. You know, his defense might be better than Paulie's, but his skills ain't. But let me know what y'all think about Tevin saying he's a better defender than Floyd. Don't forget the links into the description. All social media links are there. The podcast link is there. Hopefully we get the recording very, very soon. 11 episodes. I want to get to 20 by next week. All right. Also, S210 College Sports Most Wanted for your college football and basketball needs, a little bit of high school. If you want to donate, the PayPal link is there. Shout out to everybody that donated the Super Chats and the PayPal. I prefer the PayPal because it's a donation. It's non-tax. Super Chats are tax, but subscribe, share, hit the bell icon. Let me know what you think. One time for the one time. We gone.